today's meeting, we have to talk about the case from Precision Electro-Tek. They have contacted us about their factory environmental problem. So, as the head of the research department, I hope you can go to China to the factory to do some research and say some problem. And we'll look forward to hear your research report. And for other people here today, we have to come up with the solutions to help them to improve the productivity in the factory and to do our best to come up with the solution to improve the environmental problems and the well-being of the workers in China.
So it looks like we have a layover in Beijing. It's going to be about 3 hours. If that's okay with you. It saves us $200 on a ticket, so it's better.
I guess here's a case they sent to us. Let's get to work.
I'm just doing some work here. I've got a couple clients coming in while you're there right now. I can just see them. I'm gonna have to call you back, all right? Hey guys.
How's it going?
I'm Marty. Tanner. Nice to meet you. Marty. Danica. Marty. Matthew. Thanks for coming in, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
It's good to have you guys
so,
here. Let me stop you there for a second. Let me just call our head of supervision at Precision, because she should be here to hear these suggestions. So let me just give her a call. Hey, Emily. Yeah, go ahead and send Alyssa in here. We need her. All right, thank you. So here she comes. Here's Alyssa. Alyssa, this is Tanner. And
Hello.
good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Danica, they're here to help us solve some of the problems in the workplace. So guys, this is Alyssa. She's the head of our supervision here. And yeah.
So one of the big issues for your company is that the structure of hierarchy, the suggestions process, suggestion box you have, and also the work culture and the communications.
We're really hoping that you guys can give us recommendations for solutions that we can choose from, and hopefully, if implemented correctly, and we're hoping that you guys will help us implement these solutions, that we'll be able to improve the overall performance of our company.
So the main problem that we've kind of seen with a couple of research that we've done in the last month, you guys have a big hierarchy problem. It's not like your job specifically, it's just an overall idea in your company. So what we're thinking is, because you guys have a great group of employees with lots of ideas, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut out the middleman. Okay, that'd be specifically your position with terms to the suggestion box. Okay, we're going to have the suggestions coming right from the employees, going right to the engineers, and then the engineers will be implementing. Because I know you guys have a strained relationship between the management and the engineers, so we don't want that causing any effects with the suggestion box. Lots of businesses today, they've been trying to just create a horizontal business strategy. So that's what we're going to do here. By cutting out the middleman, destroy some of that bureaucracy that slows down this process.
So what he's saying is it's pretty much supervisors won't have as much influence on recommendations from employees.
Well, not really influence, more of a responsibility to get them implemented.
Okay.
Because we've seen the dynamics between the management and the engineers, and it's not good. It's very strained. You guys don't have good communication. So what we're going to do is we're just going to eliminate all that, get rid of a variable that'll just speed everything up. So it will have a couple positive effects with your employees. Employees will be able to see their ideas being implemented faster. That'll create a more positive working environment for everyone, and it'll just create a better environment. So this is one of the options that we really think you should consider, because the hierarchy is a big problem.
Okay. We've been operating under a very visual hierarchy, obviously in the workplace with the uniforms, and I've had employees mention tension between different levels.
It's almost resentment, because it's so visual. You're right, because of the different colors of helmets.
Right, and people feel belittled. I've seen that.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt? What do you got for me?
Okay,
So, suggestion box is a good idea, but often they don't work unless you implement them correctly. So I suggest we add a suggestion program to it that will add some processes that will streamline how suggestions are made, reviewed, and implemented.
Make it more personal.
Yes.
Make it less of just drop a paper in a box and do the suggestion.
Yes.
Make it more of a.
First, we need a cross-functional review team. It should consist of managers and employees across all departments, and appointed employees must reflect the culture of your company.
We have lots of different culture here at Precision. That's a big problem we have too, is the diversity of our employees.
Like what we've kind of seen is it's almost like a us versus them type of environment. We don't want that. We want like more communication between the different levels.
The solution for also the problem of communication between the direct laborers and indirect laborers is making a union or a non-union team that will represent the employees and talk over to the supervisors. And a pro for making the union will give benefit for the employees and also job security that will also feel the employees that they'll have free voice.
I like that, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like we have to have the employee voice be like
More heard.
more heard and employee involvement, and then it'll give them employee satisfaction and motivation to do their performance better. And I think that having the strength in numbers for a union will give them a much louder voice for you to consider.
And I like that. I want to hear more about the suggestion program rather than the suggestion box, because I feel that's really what everything's coming to. So Matt, go ahead and just like elaborate on what you were saying with the program. How would that work? How would you implement that?
You need to have guidelines of what can be suggestion. These can include suggestions to improve productivity, process improvements, or morale enhancements. You don't want suggestions such as put an ice cream machine at lunch, or as soon as an employee has filled their quota, they get to go home for the day.
Right. So we want to promote suggestions, but not in a way that they'll come when they're not necessary.
Well, we're trying to get that quality.
The
Quality
quality of
suggestions are
right.
really what we're going to be looking for.
To us, a big problem is that when employees seem to have suggestions, they keep them to themselves, and they feel that for some reason they can't bring them to the managers.
Well, we can always implement rewards that have a standard reward designation for different ideas that are implemented.
And should we be rewarding all suggestions, or?
Only suggestions that are implemented. And
improve.
rewards could include merchandise with the company logo, gift certificate, quarterly award dinner.
Pretty much whatever we feel.
Yes.
That's a good
Recommendation is most important for the employee. They need feedback more on how the process of what is happening with their suggestion. Feedback should be given privately, especially if it's
Negative.
negative, yes.
What do you think, Melissa?
We'll
out
give you guys a little space to think it over. Just contact us. We do have a firm that will help you implement it, or you guys can just keep it in-house if you want. But that was our thoughts on it. We'll give you a little space. Thank you guys for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And
Thank you for coming.
hopefully you
Very
can
good suggestions.
get this problem solved.
Thanks, guys. You guys can see your way out. Me and Melissa will be in touch with you guys. Yeah, come in, Alyssa.
Hey Marty. So this is the report that they sent us, and I think the solution that we're going to implement is going to be getting rid of the hierarchy. I talked to all the supervisors, they seem to be on board. I liked all the suggestions that were given to us at the meeting, but I think none of them on their own are going to work for us, so we're going to have to do a combination of Matt's idea with the incentive program and Tanner's idea with the horizontal structure in order for our company to come together as one.
Totally agree, yeah. We're on the same page. I don't think any of these solutions by themselves will be enough to solve our problems here. I think we should use the rewards program and get rid of the visual hierarchy in our workplace.